Russia claims control of key town in Kharkiv. Russia claims control of Dvorykna, a major town that is a key part of Ukraine's defense line on the Oskol River in Kharkiv region. Units of the Western Army have taken control of the town of Dvyochnaya in Kharkiv region. The Russian Defense Ministry said in its daily war update today, referring to the town known as Dvorykna in Ukraine and located about 15 kilometers north of the transport hub city of Kupiansk. Vitaly Ganchev, a Russian-appointed official in Kharkiv region, said it was the first major town Moscow had captured on the west bank of the Oskol River. Russian forces have captured several small villages on the west bank of the Oskol River. While Dvyochnaya is a relatively large residential area and was the administrative center of the district until 2020, control of the town would open up a large operational tactical space for Russian units, especially since it is located on a high point along the Oskol River. He said, the Ukrainian military has not commented on the information. Andriy Besedin, the head of the Ukrainian-appointed Kupiansk military authority, admitted on January 9 that the Russian army had established a bridgehead on the west bank of the Oskol River and was trying to gain more positions in the town of Dvyochnaya, expanding the area of control in the area. Russian units then captured several small settlements, including the village of Zapadnoy, deep inside Ukraine's strategic defense line in Kharkov. RIA Novosti said Dvyochnaya and Zapadnoy would form a bridgehead for the Western Army to attack Kupiansk. From their current positions, Russian forces could also advance northwest towards the village of Veliky Burluk, supporting the Northern Army's campaign against the city of Vovchansk. AFP news agency assessed that the Russian army has made significant progress since breaking through and establishing a bridgehead on the west bank of the Oskol River earlier this month. This also shows the growing problem facing the Ukrainian army, as they are depleted in manpower and overwhelmed by the enemy in terms of equipment. The Oskol River flows from Russia through the Kharkov region in northeastern Ukraine. Russian forces crossed the river quickly and easily during the early stages of the war, but were pushed back to the east bank after a lightning counterattack by Ukraine in late 2022. Both sides have continuously reinforced their defense lines along the river, as it serves as both a military barrier and a psychological block. Kupiansk is a strategic transport city, connecting the rail and road networks in northeastern Ukraine, and is part of Ukraine's key defense line in Kharkiv. Western experts have warned that Ukrainian forces in Kharkiv would be in a really bad situation if Russia successfully crossed the Oskol River. Russian forces' advances have been accelerating since August 2024, despite Ukraine's surprise cross-border offensive into Kursk province. The last months of last year were the fastest period of Russian military advances since March 2022, when they withdrew from the capital Kiev and northern Ukraine. Open-source intelligence and geolocation data show that Russia holds more than 80% of the Donbas region, including Donetsk and Lugansk provinces, 70% of Zaporizhia and Kherson provinces, and 3% of the territory in Kharkiv province, according to RIA Novosti, AFP.